welcome to this DESA Live interview. We're here live at the integration segment of ECOSOC in the ECOSOC chamber. My name is Ursula Wynhoven. I'm the representative of the International Telecommunications Union here at the United Nations in New York, and I'm delighted to be here with the Executive Director of the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, CDEMA, in Jamaica. Welcome. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for the invitation to join you.
I was wondering if you could start telling us, what does CDEMA do?
Well, CDEMA is a regional intergovernmental organization that really focuses on providing regional value-added goods and services in disaster risk management. So not just response, but also policy, practice, programs and projects to advance risk resilience.
Fantastic. And thank you so much for being with us for this interview, where we're going to talk about how we can leverage technology for resilience. So I was wondering, can you share with us what are some of the current challenges in building resilience? And in your experience, some successful examples of how we can leverage technology?
Well, I think definitely political prioritization would be one of the main challenges I would flag up. And I think that also has a bearing on financing. Because with political prioritization, the national resources are then put behind the broader agenda. And I also think data, accessing adequate data to be able to make informed decisions, knowledge and awareness, those are what I would put as the main challenges. In terms of successes. What successes could I point to? Certainly, the integrated early warning systems programs that are happening in many of the member states is a success. It's moving information from the center to the people so they can act. And definitely the technology, GIS, crowdsourcing, the use of cell phones, which is making citizens more engaged and involved in what we call citizen science, and being able to leverage their own knowledge in the process.
There's some great examples. Could you share with us some of the most promising technological advancements and innovations, specifically innovations that you're working with?
Well, from an innovative standpoint, I see our organization as an innovation in itself. I mean, it was the first of its kind, created to really leverage limited resources across the Caribbean to help Caribbean people. That's innovation, and they say necessity is the mother of invention. I think the CDM strategy, which is a regional blueprint, again, the first of its kind, that provides a pathway towards risk resilience is a CDM strategy is a comprehensive disaster management strategy, just to be clear. And again, signs of innovation could also be our regional response mechanism, which is again a mechanism that is used to respond to disasters in many of the member states, built by Caribbean people and delivered by Caribbean people. I think those are three innovative examples. From the technology side, certainly looking at AI, artificial intelligence, which is emerging, geospatial information, satellite information. I think those are being used now in many of the Caribbean territories.
And where do we lack capacity, and where should we increase our investment or adapt?
For me, I don't think in the Caribbean that there's a capacity issue. I think it's a capacity distribution issue. In many states, we have quite a bit of skilled persons with the knowledge, and in others there aren't. But the question is, how do we move them? Pretty much like what happens in the European Union, move them from one country into another country to provide those services. So I think that's our greatest challenge, trying to navigate that with all of the border issues and citizenship issues. Where should we be investing? I think certainly in more technology and more applications that can bring the answers or the data or the means of making decisions to the public on a whole, not just our politicians, but also our citizens. Investing in more of that type of technology, I think, is going to be able to help us.
Well, let's end with a call to action. So what is your advice to our viewers who are wishing to increase resilience, and what kinds of steps can policymakers take so that we really can get the benefit of the potential that the technology that you mentioned can bring?
Yeah, I think really for policymakers, we really need to be looking at unlocking the potential of public-private partnerships, engaging the private sector in the space they have. They're at the cutting edge. We need to engage them. We also need to engage our universities in the research and development aspects in the Caribbean. We see it in the developed world. We want to encourage that in the Caribbean space. And I think also creating an opportunity for young people to be able to bring their talents, their collective talents, to solving some of the problems we face in addressing the resilience agenda.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ron,
You're
for
very
joining
welcome.
us,
Very
and
welcome.
thank you all for joining us too. If you'd like to watch this again, please visit our website where you'll find the recording. Thank you.